Look, I'm coming in here plain Jane. I'm not putting on makeup for this. I'm not fixing my hair for this. I just have a story time. And I'm sick. So, if I sound nasally, guess what? I'm sick. I'm sorry. And no, it's not the panini. It's a cold. I don't even know why I'm explaining myself not wearing makeup, because half the time when I make a video, I don't wear makeup because I don't like the way it feels on my skin. I don't. It does not feel good on my skin. But anyways, if you don't want to look at my face, look the other way, but keep playing the video. I gotta vent. I have to vent. So up until yesterday, I had a profile up on Facebook dating. I took it off. I'm done. I'm so done. Let's start from the beginning. Okay? Are you ready? Go get some coffee. Go get your little Coke, little sweet tea, get your snacks, get your little goldfish, trail mix, popcorn, whatever it is you snack on, brownies, M&Ms. I don't care. So I don't know what the deal is with Facebook dating, but you set the location on there to you can put how far out you want them to show people your profile. How come they show me people from all over the United States? Like, mine says 50 miles. Really? Only 2 people have liked me within a 50-mile radius. Well, one of those people happened to like me recently. And when he liked me, I sent a message back. I sent a message to him. Thank you for liking me. I appreciate it. And he actually messaged me back. What? If you know anything about Facebook dating, it's like people will like you, but then they will never talk to you. You can message them and say, hi, I'm Melissa, nice to meet you. And they will never talk to you. Like, why do you even like me in the first place? You know? That's a whole nother issue I have. But anyways, we're talking about this particular one. So we're going to change the names. And we're going to leave out certain things because I believe in respecting people, unlike him. And certain things that they tell you need to stay private, you know. So I'm going to change his name. And we're going to say his name is... Oh, let me think of a name. Nothing's coming to mind. We'll say Josh. It's not his name. Not even close. Okay? Excuse me. Anyways, I don't even know why I picked the name Josh. I did. Probably because I have like 14 friends on Snapchat named Josh. Anyways, so we ended up FaceTiming very quickly. Like the day that we liked each other on Facebook dating, we met the same day, right? So I was going to a Christmas thing at my church, and when it was over, I FaceTimed him. I'm like, hey, I'm going to go to the park. You want to meet up with me? He's like, sure. And we hung out for 10 hours. We watched the sunrise together. It was great. He didn't try nothing or none of that. There wasn't no hand holding, no kissing, none of that. Just communication, having fun, listening to music, listening to him talk about himself for 10 hours. I really enjoyed myself. So Josh invited me over to his place the next night, which was actually later the same day because we did watch the sunrise together. And he said, I'm going to cook for you. I'm like, great. By the way, props to him. The man could cook. He made this chicken stuff. Oh man, it was so good. Like, I should have brought a doggy bag. Like, I'm not even kidding. The man can cook. Okay. So, I went over there. We were eating. We were watching TV. And because he had told me that, like, while we were talking for those 10 hours, he wanted to kiss me. And I'm like, why didn't you kiss me? You know. Anyways, he was taking forever to kiss me. So I just grabbed his head and I was like, come here. So I made that first move, which is it's out of character for me because you already know. I mean, the man said he wanted to kiss me. So I was a little more comfortable because I knew he wanted to kiss me. Anyways, he's a very good kisser. I'm like, y'all, I'm serious. He is so good looking. He is a great kisser. He is a great cook. Let me tell you. Because I'm not just going to give you the bad. I'm going to give you the good too. Seriously. He is excellent in those areas of life. For real. Anyways. Like, look. I'm not trying to be a hoe. I just wanted to kiss the man. Well, you know, for some reason, that's just not enough. You can't just kiss somebody you just met. They want to do other stuff. They want to pull off all your clothes. And I'm just not ready for that. You know, I would love to kiss you, but that's it. I think that there's a big difference between kissing somebody and then having sex with somebody. I think you should be able to kiss somebody without them wanting to pull your clothes off. Like, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Because although I have excellent self-control, at the same time, I'm still a human being. But I don't know. I guess it's because I'm a female. I don't know. I don't know who other females are. I know not all females are like me. Because I know a lot of females that'll just... They don't care. You know, they don't care if they know you or not. If they want to sleep with you, they'll sleep with you. But then there are people like me, and I can't... I can't just do that with anybody, you know? It's... I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I mean, is it weird to want to get to know somebody before you have sex with them? Is that just an old person thing? Is that a weird thing? Here's the thing. I personally want to have a connection with someone. I want to be in love before all that comes about. And he would not get that. He did not understand that. I'm telling you, Mr. Josh. It was all about, you don't find me attractive? What's not attractive about me? I'm very attracted to you. I'm very attracted to you. Just because I'm attracted to you does not mean I want to rip my clothes off, okay? You can be attracted to someone without having sex with them so quickly. Okay, in Mr. Josh's mind, okay, this is what he said to me. If we both find each other attractive, if we both feel that spark, what's wrong with having sex? I didn't say there's anything wrong with it. I'm just not ready. But when I try to communicate with him that I'm not ready, that I want to be in love, I want to have a deep connection with someone before that happens, he takes it as me rejecting him because I'm not attracted to him. Even though I just said I'm very, very attracted to you. So anyways, that whole... it's just like he said, beating a dead horse. The whole round and round conversation about this. I just don't know how else to communicate it, you know? I'm very attracted to you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. I'm just not ready. So, this is where it was the last straw for me. We were talking last night, well, the early hours of this morning, because you know I'm nocturnal, and apparently he is too, which would have been great if he would have been patient. It would have been wonderful. That would be an awesome relationship. Finally, finding someone that's nocturnal like me. You know how hard that is to find? But anyways, the last straw was when he said, you know, if I wanted pussy, I could get some right now. Excuse me? Excuse me? What? First off, you're getting mad at me because I won't put out, but then you're trying to tell me that if you wanted it, you have other options. Make that make sense. Please make that make sense. Number one, I don't compete. If you don't like me, that's okay. I've been single for 14 years. I can handle it. But to try to manipulate me into feeling like maybe I should sleep with you even though I'm not ready because you have other people waiting in line to get to you is so disgusting and so manipulating. The second those words came out of his mouth, the first thing I thought was manipulation. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you really trying to manipulate me to go to bed with you? Keep in mind, because I know some of y'all gonna be like, anyways, keep in mind that I did have a conversation with him. He just don't listen. I don't have an issue with going to bed with somebody. I just can't go to bed with somebody I'm not in love with. I don't have a connection with. Like, yeah, we have like the oxytocin and the sparks and the fireworks, but I would like something deeper before I give myself to someone. And yes, I consider giving a piece of myself to someone. And I don't want to give a piece of myself to someone unless I'm in love. I know that's weird in 2021. I know that's strange. But you know what? That's who I am, right? At some point in time, the conversation just totally turns to complete disrespect. Just complete disrespect. Like, I told you I have boundaries. I told you I'm not ready. Instead of respecting the fact that I'm not ready to go that far, you get mad at me and start trying to manipulate me by telling me that you have other people that you can call. Call them. We never said we were exclusive. We never said we were in a relationship. If you're that hard up, call one of them people, But I want to be in a relationship. I want to be in love. I want a deeper connection than physical before I give myself to someone. I don't know why that's so difficult for people to understand, because it's really not that hard to understand. Here's one thing that people really need to know about me is once I feel disrespected, I'm done. Like, I can't tolerate disrespect. Like, I can only tell you so many times I'm not ready, and you're sitting there begging. How many more times do I have to tell you? And then you get mad at me because you don't want to listen to what I'm saying and respect the fact that I'm not ready. And there's other things that came out in this, but we're not going to discuss it because I do have respect for people, and I'm not going to go into his personal issues. And believe me, when I say I feel for him on those issues, I feel bad for him. But you know what? You're not going to manipulate me to go into bed with you by telling me your personal issues. And I feel that's what he was trying to do, honestly. But I still feel awful for the things that he had been through. And that's what happened with the last guy I dated. Complete disrespect. I never even got an apology. I got him. Oh, I understand. Yeah, I understand. You understand? But you're not going to at least apologize? No, I was done. If I did... Once somebody disrespects me, I want nothing to do with them. So, I sent Josh a text message this morning, letting him know for the last time how I felt. Not that he's going to even listen, because he hasn't listened yet. What makes me think he's going to listen now? I don't know. But once I sent it and it showed that he read it, I blocked him because I just don't handle disrespect well at all. I'd rather have nothing to do with you. So the lesson to be learned here in this story is if somebody tells you they don't like something, or that they're not ready for something, or they tell you something that bothers them, but you do it anyways, and you don't acknowledge the fact that you just disrespected them, and you don't even offer an apology, or if when said issue comes up, you turn it around to yourself instead of acknowledging the fact that you did something wrong, there is a 100% chance I will never speak to you again. For real. Like, if you're gonna disrespect me, I even give them second chances. If you're gonna continue to disrespect me, then I'm gonna cut you out of my life. I just have grown so much as a person from allowing men to completely disrespect me and me staying around and letting people treat me how they want to treat me, to finally having enough growth to where I can realize my value and not tolerate people who don't even want to listen or acknowledge when they've done something wrong and apologize. I don't tolerate it. I don't. I think women in general would just be happier if they would realize their worth. You know what? These people out here in this world, they're horny, angry people, and don't let them manipulate you into doing things you don't want to do. Because at the end of the day, you have your own values, your own morals, right? You have your own goals that you've set for yourself and your own boundaries. At the end of each day, you have to live with yourself. Like, you can't escape yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't separate yourself from yourself. You have to go to sleep with yourself every night. So every time you compromise to make someone else happy, especially if they have no respect for you, I mean, come on. You got to love yourself a little bit. For real. You're going to hate yourself more and more the more you compromise on things that are important to you, you know. I understand there is compromise in relationships, but honey, this wasn't even a relationship. This was some man trying to get in my underwear. That's it. And since this is 2021, and whoever down the line watches this or whatever is going to look at me and they're going to be like, you're an old, fat, plain Jane lady with crooked teeth that don't even care enough to wear makeup or fix her hair for her YouTube videos. But you know what? You know what? That's okay. Because I love myself and I respect myself. And I know that when I lay my head down every night, that I made what's the right decision for myself. And you have to do that for yourself, because otherwise all these people are going to walk all over you. All of them. I mean, you don't have to be rude, but be firm. Being like, no, I'm not ready for this. And I'm not going to compromise to make you, a stranger, happy. So what did we learn? Do we need to go over all this again so you can understand what the lessons are here? Well, let me tell you what I learned. Are you ready? Number 1, love yourself first. Always love yourself first. Because at the end of the day, you have to go to sleep with yourself every single night. Number 2, under no circumstances should you tolerate disrespect. Period. If people can't respect your boundaries, your morals, your values, your life choices, do you really need them? I don't think you do. Number 3, communication is key. Also, listening is key. If you are going to communicate with said person, with your own Josh, and they refuse to listen and hear you, do you really want to be around that person? Because if they're not going to listen to you, guess what? They start to do what? They start to disrespect you because they're not listening. Communication is key. And the reason I threw listening is key in there is because if someone is communicating to you, which they're doing their part, they're communicating, right? But you have to listen. And so you can communicate all day, but if they don't listen, that's where the disrespect starts. And vice versa. If they're communicating to you and you're not listening and paying attention, guess what? You're going to start disrespecting them because you're not listening to what they're saying. Sometimes you just got to clear your mind and just listen. And if you don't understand, ask. There are no stupid questions in communicating. Be like, I don't understand what you mean. Can you maybe elaborate? It's really not that hard. It's not. I've learned so many lessons in trying to find my future husband. Just weeding out the bad ones to try to find that one good one has been exhausting. It's so exhausting. And they're not all the same. Not all men are the same. And I know that's like a cliche thing that people say is like all men are the same. They're not all the same. But it's just so exhausting. It's like not everything is about your penis. Not everything is about your penis. I mean, it's not. Like, why don't people want to form like a connection before jumping into all that? I don't understand. I don't get that at all. Regardless, I have hope that one day I will find somebody that will find me worth waiting for. I mean, like I said, I know I'm not amazing to look at, but I do have worth and I have value and I have boundaries. And I know that there is someone out there that will respect my boundaries and wait till I'm ready, and vice versa. I will respect their boundaries and I will wait for they're ready for whatever it is they need me to wait for. I just am having the hardest time finding that. You know, some people are like, don't you find it flattering that when you meet someone, they want to have sex with you? They find you attractive? No. It's nice to feel attractive, but it's not nice to always want to just be somebody's, we'll just say nighttime entertainment. I think that should come later. I don't think that should come on the first time you meet them. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's you. I'm no judgment here. But we're all different. We all have different things, and that's one of my things is I want to wait. I want to be in love. And I don't know why that's so difficult. So yes, it's flattering when people tell me I'm pretty and they, boast on what a great kisser I am and things like that. Like, I get it. I appreciate the compliments. I really do. But I just don't appreciate being pressured into doing something I'm not ready to do. So that's it. That's all I have to say on this little rant. I hope it helps somebody. I don't know. Also, let me throw this out there. This is why I took my profile off of Facebook dating. The sheer amount of married men coming into my inbox is disgusting. I just don't understand. You have a wife at home. You have a life with somebody that you've built. Why are you in my inbox? I don't want you if you're married. I don't care if you've been separated for 20 years. If you are still married, you're still married. I've never seen anything like it. It is insane. It's insane. It is just mind-blowing to me. If you're that miserable in your marriage that you want to step out and sleep with somebody else or get to know someone else, freaking get divorced first. I don't understand it. I just will never understand a cheater. Please stop. So for the time being, I have deleted all dating apps from my phone. I've deleted my Facebook dating profile. If you see me on a dating app somewhere, please bring it to my attention. Because I can't remember. I used to be on so many of them. Bring it to my attention so that I can delete it, because I'm not evidently going to meet my future husband on the internet. That's for dang sure. And I know that's where people meet now. But you know what? He's not on. I'm done with internet people. I'm not doing it. I can't. But anyways, let me know what you think about this video. Leave some comments. Give me your feedback. Is there something wrong with me? Am I too old school? Or do you agree with me? Don't compromise your boundaries. Let me know what you think. Be sure to hit the follow button, the like button, leave some comments. I need some subscribers. Freaking subscribe to my page. Good God. It's not a page, it's a channel on YouTube. I need some subscribers. Also, I will put my Snapchat down below if you want to follow me on Snapchat. You can subscribe to my Snapchat because that's where I do all of my YouTube videos. I just record them here on Snapchat and then save the story and send it over to YouTube. I usually have stories up every single day. And, yeah. Follow me there. I'll put it all down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next time. Let me know what you think.